Hey, this is John Mondelli, the animator for Diary of a Wimpy Alien. We're getting closer to the premiere of Season 2, and I'm back today to show you how to draw another one of your favorite Wimpy Alien characters. All you need is a marker and some paper. So, today I'm going to show you how to draw Rodrick. Now, I'll be drawing on the computer, but you can follow along using a piece of paper. Just make sure if you are using a marker, always have a second sheet of paper underneath to catch any ink that might bleed through. All right, let's begin. Okay, so to draw Rodrick, we're going to start up near the top of the paper. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I start off with the top of his helmet doing sort of a U shape. It's not exactly a U, it's more circular, but it's not a complete circle because I leave a little bit of a gap at the top. I'll just show you what I do. So we do this sort of a U shape going around and back up, but I leave a gap right here. And that's just temporary, so I know where put these two lines, one here and one there. Now I can complete it. This is just how I like to do it. All right, so we got the top of his head. Now these little lines are going to connect to this piece that comes down and around, creating this little nose bridge here in the center. So we're going to dip down there. So we start off following the shape of this little U, but when we get here in the center, we dip down, do a little line across, and dip back up, and continue on with that shape. And there we go. Next, I like to draw his eyes, which are basically on either side of that nose bridge, and they're simple little, almost lemon-shaped eyes. That's kind of how I like to describe that. There we go. And of course, you can fill those in completely with black using your marker. By the way, if you ever want to make your own Wimpy Alien or dress up like Rodrick Xenley, we created a store featuring items purchased for Diary of a Wimpy Alien. You'll see things like the masks worn by Greg and Rodrick, the Chucky doll from episodes 6, 9, and 10, and even some fun toys that we love and we think you will too. You can check that out at the link in the description below. Okay, and then next I like to do his little cheekbones, which are just little curves that come on either side of the eyes, and they dip down just a little underneath. So on this side, we come out and around and then dip down. Other side, same thing. We come around, curve around the eye, and then dip down, just to give some definition for where his cheekbones would be. And now we draw the front piece. This is basically parallel with the nose bridge. So we draw a little curved line, and then we come down on either side. These are also kind of curved outward, and draw one more line underneath. All right. Now let's make his jaw. So starting around the center of this piece here, we do one line down at an angle, and then we go across to the chin, just like that. Same thing on the other side. Starting about there, we go over and up a little bit. All right, so that's pretty good on the jaw. Last part of the face, just connect this over here with another little line for the forehead. So now we're going to draw his tentacle-like hair. And we start up here, do a little curved squiggle, and then go back up following that same path, just like that. And he's got 4 on either side, so we'll do a few more. There we go. Now on the other side, same thing. I start right around here in the center of the cheekbone and go down and back up. Then we do another one. Down and back up. Then we go up here to the top of the helmet. Again, down, back up, and one more. Out, down, and back up to about there. And there we go. All right, now it's time to move on to Rodrick's body. So for the torso, it's pretty simple because, again, these characters are almost stick figure-like in their designs. So we start right about here at the chin, and we do a little curved line down and over, then go over to the right and back up, just like that. So that's the left part of his overshirt. Now we'll do the right part of the overshirt, very similar, down and over. Now before going back up on this side, I'm going to draw the arm because the arm kind of overlaps in front. So starting about here, let's have a little curve down and out, and do one more right up here, down and out, and a line underneath there to connect that. All right, so now let's draw his hand. He's got this little fist that's got basically, here's the thumb, it's a curve. The other part is just 3 little swooshes, and up. All right, now Rodrick's always holding drumsticks. So let's draw the drumsticks. Ooh. Basically just sticks with little little balls on the end. Ooh. That's pretty good. The other side, there's one. Here's the other. All right, so there's the drumsticks in his hand. All right, now that we've got the drumsticks, we know where we can continue the rest of the shirt. There we go. All right. Now, his other arm, he's always doing the little rock stance. So let's basically make kind of a U-shaped curve. A line for the cuff, and then curve back the same way and connect, keeping it a little more narrow near the top. Now let's do his hand. So I like to start here with the thumb, coming around in front like that. Then let's make the first finger up, and his fingers come to a point. The second finger is a curve, and another curve. Let's do a little line here just to give the sense that the finger is back there. And the final one, the pinky, in the background also. And we curve back around to meet the wrist. And there we go. Now, let's draw Rodrick's legs. His legs are pretty simple. Basically just little sticks, so curve out and down. Let's do the same thing, curve out and down. And similar with the other leg, curving more to the right this time. There we go, more to the right. All right, and now the feet. He's got feet on both sides. So, lastly, all that's left to do is fill in the body because his shirt, his undershirt, and his pants are black. So, fill those in with your marker. All right, and there you have it. Rodrick Xenley. Rodrick rocks. If you want to draw little flourishes and stuff like that, that's totally cool too. Sometimes I do a little skull, crossbones, because it's Rodrick. Little doodles that he might do in his artwork. Anyway, there you go. There's Rodrick. Feel free to play around, try different poses, do what you want, but that's the basics on how to draw Rodrick from Diary of a Wimpy Alien. So, have fun drawing and be sure to stay tuned for the premiere of Diary of a Wimpy Alien Season 2.